What's that that you rockin'?
Don't you see them? Don't you see them?
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Go in circles, a lifetime of giving up. Oh, you. Give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. And first he would tell me I miss.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Jack Flaherty gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Popped him up. Edman over to his left. 1 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there are 2 away now.
That is good. The left fielder.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Up 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy Edman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts? Dan, who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
That is first.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Contreras has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. So now to the plate, Austin Romine. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Austin Romine.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. That misses. 2-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Popped him up. Romine has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Plate now is Javier Baez, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in now for Chicago, Adbert Alzolay. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss. but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hayes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting eighth, the right field.
Lane Thomas now. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back, second baseman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Flaherty, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cardinals Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Austin Romine, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bader.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Now back. The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. Another 1-2 delivery. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey,
we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Left side. Baez has it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in next, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Arenado at third with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The set and the 1-2. Fastball just inside. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Cards forced to settle for 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th and set to go.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bodie is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the right fielder.
And now in the box, Jake Marisnick. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Thomas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Base is empty, 2 away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And here now the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. And that misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to bat will be Blaine Thomas. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack.
So 2 out,
Flaherty.
nobody on. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. And now the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Here's Javier Baez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
Now
First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Adbert Alzolay. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that one is gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. Will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1, and he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. In now, Austin Romine. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Thomas is on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubbies are in front 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate is Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Popped up. Baez waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bader comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Swinging a looper to left. DeYoung shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
The next Cub up, Adbert Alzolay. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Ian Happ will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Adam Wainwright trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
50, Adam Wainwright.
Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cubs lead it 5-1. Ready now is Paul DeYoung. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Paul DeYoung.
Now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here comes the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, the left fielder.
So stepping in is Tyler O'Neill. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hap is there, and he has it for the first out. So the next at bat will be Blaine Thomas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Hayes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 50.
Matt Carpenter is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
He's got it on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 5-1. John Gant has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
John
Ready to begin the 8th.
Leading off the first baseman, Austin.
Here it comes. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box now, David Bodie. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Bodie on at first, nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. O'Neill makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And he scurries back to first base safely. Striding in is Javier Baez. Lifetime in this matchup. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Christian Pache will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Christian Pache.
Looking to minimize the damage here as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. 0-1. Here it comes. Two men are on with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50. Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Hayes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got him.
Now
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Next up is Young. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock.
And not in time as the run scores. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Gotta sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's gonna give you first base, take it.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is Marisnik. And he makes the catch in the corner. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Alex Reyes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Next to hit is Chris Bryant. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Reyes features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pretty. Roberto
attention,
Ozuna
please.
enters the game to
Now
finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Way to go.
Not
For St.
impossible,
Louis.
but highly
The catcher.
improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs
Molina.
off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final
Now
numbers
batting,
for their
right
starter.
fielder.
It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Ball 2.
2-2.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hayes is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's
Now
not looking
batting,
good
the
for the
pitcher.
home 9.
Alex.
Justin
attention,
Williams
please.
will pinch hit here
Pitching
with
for the
2
Cardinals.
outs and the bases empty.
Number 26.
He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adbert Alzolay earns his first win of the season. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun. Try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might.
Perish the pain.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there.